I am going live today on questions asked from the car, okay? But I am not living and driving, guys. I am not living and driving. I am sitting still because I am still at a wedding. So I came out to make sure you guys get the goods this week. I am at a wedding today, guys. But I did wanted to come and give you guys questions asked number 98. Questions asked number 98. Guys, if you are watching from the Facebook page and you have not liked the page, go ahead and like the page. If you are watching from YouTube, go ahead and smash that subscribe button. We always love new YouTube subscribers. For those of you over there on Instagram, go ahead and follow the page. The question at the top of the key tonight: what is a BPO with MIT? What is a BPO with MIT? So I hope y'all can see me because it looks like the sun is shining in my face. Okay. What is BPO with MIT? And another question to that was, how do you know what all those abbreviations mean that come behind the BPO? Because a lot of people say they don't know what to take or what to accept and what not to accept because they're not sure about all the abbreviations that fall behind the BPO. Okay, so let's get the first question out the way. What is a BPO with MIT? That is simply mortgage insurance termination, okay? Mortgage insurance termination. What do you do when you get a BPO like that? First of all, it's an interior BPO, okay? It's an interior BPO, and then your job to the BPO company is to let them know what type of upgrades the people have done. Okay, what type of upgrades have they done? So when you schedule your BPO, you're going to ask them, can you have a list ready for me on the type of upgrades that you have done? Okay. And anything that they have done or upgraded, any upgrades that they have done since they moved into the property, they're going to get credit for it. You're going to give them credit for it, right? Built into your 90-day value. Okay. You're going to give them credit for that built into their 90-day value. So say hypothetically, you have a house that's coming in at $200,000. You have a house, they added a pool. Say they added a pool. Okay, that was their only upgrade, was that they added a pool. Now you have another house that has a $240,000 value and it has a pool. Okay, all the rest of your comps don't have a pool and they're all coming in under $240,000. So you can give that property value, okay, whatever the 90 day is. Say it might be the 90 day without the pool might be $220. Okay, so you add an extra $20,000 for the pool. Whatever they told you that they spent on the pool, maybe they spent $30,000, $25,000. You add that, but you don't go over your highest sold comp. Okay, you can add that, but you cannot go over your highest sold comp when you're adding in their home improvements, if that makes sense. Okay, so if, for example, your highest sold comp is $230,000, everybody else's, all the other comps are coming in at $210, $220, but your subject added a $45,000 pool, then you need to go back and try to find a comp that's higher than, $245,000. Because whatever you're gonna give if your $45,000 pool is gonna run you more than what your highest sold comp is, you can either bring it down to your highest sold comp, or you can find another comp that will give it more value, if that makes sense. You have to look at all 6 of your comps, though, to decide whether or not you're going to bring in another higher valued comp, or if it's okay to go with the highest value that you have. Even though they added $45,000 worth of pool, okay? Their pool costs $45,000 and your highest sold comp is, say, $235,000. $235,000 might suffice if the rest of your comps are coming in at 200, 205, 210. You see? So you just have to decide based on what your lowest and your highest sold comp is, whether or not you want to go out and get another higher comp. That's a different story. That's dealing with adjustments and things of that nature. So let's not get into that, okay? Just know that BPO with MIT is mortgage insurance termination. And you have to give the BPO company a list of all the improvements that the homeowners say that they did to complement and bring up the value. Okay? All right. Another thing is, for those of you who are in BPO Mastery, if you are a Mastery student or you're in the secret group, because it is a couple of people in there that got in the secret group before we, start just making it for the Mastery students. If you're in the secret group or you're a Mastery student, you have an upgrade inside the course with all the abbreviations on it that I'm aware of. Okay, if there are any more abbreviations, that I'm not aware of, then they're not on the list. But all the abbreviations have been set for you. It should be in your cheat sheets or in your resource tab. Okay, all right. The next question number 2. So everybody got that? If you don't feel comfortable accepting the BPO because it has all those initials on the side and you don't know what that means, property condition report, PCR, is a property condition report. Look into your instructions, I'm going to say, your offer, whatever they're offering you, they should have the total instructions on what you need to do for that report. If you have time to read that, most of the time you're probably not going to have time to read that, but it's going to tell you whether you need 6 comps or whether you just need photos for your subject comp. Okay, a PCR is just photos for the subject comp. A PCIR is a photos for the property condition interior report. Okay, so you do still have to go on the inside, but you just need photos of every room and you just need photos for your subject. Okay, all right. And if you want the full list, you got to get in BPO Mastery. Okay. All right. This question number 2, will the BPO company take me if I'm a new agent? Will the BPO company take me if I'm a new agent? So let me say this. If you're a new agent, it depends on whether you're brand new yesterday or whether you're brand new this year. Okay? If your license have more than 6 months on them, or 3 months for that matter, and you've taken some training on how to do CMAs, I don't see why a BPO company wouldn't take you. Of course, you don't have all the experience that you need, but if, say, you got started, you got your real estate license within the last week or within the last month, and you signed up for BPO Mastery or some type of BPO course out there, is not many out there. And I can tell you right now, it's not any out there that's going to top BPO Mastery right now. Not that I know of. Okay. And all of my students say the same thing. Then if you take a training like BPO Mastery and you're applying with a BPO company and you've only had your real estate license for 2 months, but you have that training, there's no reason why they shouldn't take you. Okay. Now, some companies do say the requirement is 2 years. You don't want to apply to those companies. If they say the requirement is 2 years, don't apply for them. And if you've had your real estate license for a year and they say the requirements are 1 year, then, you know, I would offer up my BPO training course and say, listen, I know your requirement is 1 year, but I've had my license for 3 months and I've paid really good money for this course, and I've gone through 17 modules or whatever, 17 lessons of training, and I have a certificate of training. If you put all of that into your all of that plus your resume into your application, is no reason why they shouldn't take you. Okay, so you have to sell yourself to some of these companies. The ones that are 2 years, it might be kind of sticky. But the ones that are 1 year, and I'm moving around, guys, because I feel like the sun is still in a position where you guys probably cannot see me. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, can y'all see me better? It looks like the sun is not beaming in my eyes now. Okay, so will they take me if I'm a new agent? Yes. There are even some companies out there that don't even have a restriction on it. Okay. You just have to get the list. Go through the 10s list first. If you don't have the list of 10, you need to you watch the free BPO webinar. Okay. Watch it all the way to the end, because it's some goodies for you if you watch it all the way to the end anyway. Okay. You're going to get some goodies anyway. You're going to get a free ebook, and you're going to get the list of 10 if you watch all the way to the end. Okay. I just want your opinion on how you like the webinar. It's free. Why not watch it? Okay. So you go and you apply to all of these companies until somebody accepts you. One person said, well, I applied. I'm sure I applied to all 10, and I only had acceptance from 2 companies. Okay, so that means that there are only 2 companies probably in your area that's offering BPOs. So here's what you do. You go find you another BPO list. Unfortunately, I don't give away the whole full-blown list, but if you do your research on YouTube, you'll find it. If you're in BPO Mastery, you have over 50 companies, a list of 50 plus companies that you can apply to. Okay. Am I telling you that to try to entice you to get BPO Mastery? No, I'm not. I don't care if you get BPO Mastery or not, but you have to get the right 10 to get in. Maybe it's not that set of 10. Maybe you need to try 10 more. I can remember when I was a network marketer, they used to say, all you need is 2 and you through. 2 people in and you through. 2 people in and you win. No, it's not. It's the right 2 to get in and you win. Same with this. It's the right 10 to get in and you win. 5 to stay alive. 10 to get in, 5 to stay alive. You want 10 companies that are servicing your area. If you apply for 10 that's servicing your area, certainly you're going to get accepted by 5. Okay? It only takes 5 to get in the Comma Club. What's the Comma Club? That means you're making more than $1,000 a month. All of my BPO Mastery students pretty much are making over $1,000 a month. $1,000 a month full-time, nobody wants to hear your story. Get to $1,000 a month part-time. That's money that's extra, okay? Outside of what you're doing at work or what your 9 to 5 is, you're making an extra $1,000. Everybody want to hear your story because your lifestyle changed. You might be riding in a new car, new clothes, what do they call it? Designer bags, whatever you want to do. Kids in dance, tap, jazz, ballet, football, whatever. Okay. You have an upgrade, $1,000 a month. You can upgrade your lifestyle with that. Okay. Before we go to question number 3, because we're moving on. Y'all know I'm at a wedding, right? We're moving on to question number 3. Okay. Listen, if you are brand new to the Facebook page, go ahead and like the page. If you're chiming in from YouTube, go ahead and smash the subscribe button. We always like the new YouTube subscribers, okay? Instagram followers. I know I have almost 6,000 followers on Instagram, but I still want some more followers, especially if you're realtors, okay? All right, question number 3. before I go to question number 3, guys, listen, if you are here after the fact and you have a question, go ahead and hashtag replay. Put your questions in the comment area and I'll get your questions answered for you. You guys know I'm good for coming back and answering questions, okay? All right. Question number 3. How long will it take me to complete? I've heard this a couple of times this week. How long will it take me to complete my first BPO? Well, that depends on how experienced you are with doing your CMAs. You know, how fast can you do a CMA, a comparative market analysis? You know, how quick can you do data entry? Were you previously a data entry clerk or admin assistant or somebody that typed on the computer all day? Is your computer skills like on a 10 level or on a 1 level? I don't know how long it will take you to complete your first BPO. But what I do know is that if you get some training, it should not take you 4 or 5 hours to do a BPO, okay? If you get some training, most of my students that go through BPO Mastery, they're not taking 4 and 5 hours to do BPOs, okay? We have a BPO workshop that's coming up. I'm going to be telling you how to set your system up for success so that you don't spend 3 and 4 hours trying to move around in your MLS to get your BPOs done, okay? It's a lot of things that play into the factor of that question. So I don't know how skilled you are with MLS. I don't know how skilled you are at pulling comps. I don't know how familiar you are with computers. Are you computer lit? I have a person that I've been trying to train. Well, she's went through the notary course entirely, okay? We do the loan signing agent course. $370 some for that course. But guess what? She don't know how to use a computer. And even that course tells you you don't need to know how to use a computer. All you need to know how to do is log on to the computer, bring up your PDF file and hit print. Come on. It's not rocket science. You just need to know how to use the printer, okay? So how long is it going to take you to learn how to use your printer? I don't know. How long is it for BPOs? You have to know how to move around on your computer. That question I can't answer for you, but I can promise you that if you take BPO Mastery, your speed is going to definitely be increased out the gate, okay? That I can guarantee you. And if not, guess what I'm going to do? As your coach, as your BPO coach, I'm going to hold your hand until you get your speed to where it needs to be. You see? So let's go to question number 4. Okay. How do I get to the quick sale value? Okay. Listen, for those of you who don't know me, I am Angela Cooper. I am a BPO coach. I help real estate agents increase their income. Not decrease, increase their income while they're waiting on buyers and sellers to close. And I said that almost at the end because I want you to know this. I'm not finna play with you. I'm gonna be very transparent with you. And I'm gonna tell you, you need to do this. A, B, C, or D. Okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you like my grandmother used to say, you can take the horse to the water, but you can't make him drink. So I am going to take you to the water. Drinking that water, it's up to you, okay? But as your BPO coach, I'm not really going to be the one that's going to really pamper you. Because I want you to know what to do and how to stand on your own 2 feet. I don't want you to be dependent on me to make your money. I want you dependent on you to make your money. One thing about Angela Cooper, you will learn and know if you're ever one of my mastery students, you know, I'm very straightforward, but this is one thing I've never done in my entire life of being an adult. I don't ever let anybody control my money, okay? You're not finna stop me from making money because I'm waiting on you to tell me something or show me something. No, I'm gonna go find it out for myself, okay? I'm going to find it out for myself, okay? and then I'm going to go get this money, and I'm going to let you watch while you telling me to wait. No, that's not how we do it. If you get your hustle on and get this BPO system down, okay, down pat, you don't have to wait on me. You know, it's good to have me there as your coach to guide you and lead you and tell you, no, don't do it like that. Do it like this. This is better. But don't let me stop you from making your money. And one thing I can say about BPO Mastery is you're gonna get your investment back 30 days. If you take that course and you do what I say, I promise you it's not going to take you more than 30 days to get your investment back. If it do, it's because you're not being aggressive enough. Okay? All right, so question number 4. How do I find the quick sale value? How do I find the quick sale value? I have the 90-day. You know, I even have the 120-day, but I'm not sure what they mean by, 30 days. And this was the problem with this person. She said, in our market, all of the houses are not even staying on the market 30 days. They want me to find a 30-day quick sale value, but that's the norm right now. You know what? You're exactly right. That person was absolutely right. Okay. So in this case, what I've been doing, I'm just going to tell you what I've been doing. I've been saying that in the market that we're in, post-pandemic market, the houses are not even staying on the market 30 days. So, the quick sale, 30-day quick sale value has now become the fair market value. So now I can't really give you a 30-day quick sale, but I can give you a 7 to 14-day quick sale, because really quick sale could be more than what the person listed the property for right now in this market. It's not necessarily less. Where past pre-pandemic, let's say that, pre-pandemic, 30-day quick sale value used to be nothing but REOs. Obviously, it was a REO if it sold in 30 days or less. That is not the case right now. Okay? So you cannot give that value as a 30-day value. You have to explain to quality control that because of the place we're in today, post-pandemic era, that's what I put, I'll be like, look, QC, don't play with me. Everybody in the country know that houses are flying off the shelf. They're not staying on the market for 30 days in most cases. They're going in 30 days or less, okay? So you don't really have a true vision or visual of a 30-day quick sale. You don't really have a true distressed, I'll say it like that, because they're looking for a distressed value. What would you value it at if it was distressed, okay? So the gist is, if the market value is $200,000, the distressed market should be about $195, $194, something like that. But I promise you, that's not true right now. If you list the property at $200,000, you might get 5 people that want the house for $210, $220. Some of them might even pay $230 for $200,000. So no matter how distressed it is, it's not really distressed unless you're gonna drop it all the way down to like, $10,000 less than what the market is. If you want to say that that's a distressed pricing. But right now, post-pandemic, we don't even have distressed pricing, really. And you know what? I haven't been given any. And I've been doing plenty of BPOs here. As a matter of fact, I've been charging $75 a pop for my BPOs. I just have. I've been counter offering and they've been giving it to me. Okay? They want a 2-day turnaround. To me, that's a rush. Whereas normally a rush is like 1 day or 24 hours or less. Okay? But I've created a precedent for me that it If you ask me for a BPO to turn around to you in 2 days, I'm going to ask you for $75. That's just the way it is. Post-pandemic mode. Everybody else in it, so I'm in it too. Okay? Do I win all of them? Some of them I don't win. But if I don't win them, I don't care, because I got about 7 more streams of income that I can go to. You see? So, how do I find the 30-day quick sale value? Right now, today, you tell quality control in your comment area, you put, there is no 30-day quick sale value in this post-pandemic era. What's trending is houses flying off the shelf. Houses are selling 30 days or less for higher than it's listed for. And you done with that, okay? You don't have a 30-day quick sale market right now. We just don't have it. 6 months from now, we might. 12 months from now, we might. But today, we do not have, a 30-day quick sale market. That is non-existent, okay? Do we have any questions, y'all? Because I'm getting ready to go eat. I've been sitting out here. My daughter told me about, as soon as I said questions asked number 98, she said it's time to come eat. So I'm going to get back to the wedding. Do we have any questions out there tonight other than what I've talked about? Any questions? Thank you, Miss or Mr. Rashid. I can't tell. Rashid and Kayla. Thank you so much for helping me out tonight. I appreciate that. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions? Thank you, Tremania Dennis. Have fun. I'm going to have fun. That's my niece, actually, like my play niece. She grew up with my daughter. They went to elementary school and all of that together, and they live right around the corner. So, I couldn't miss the wedding. And they just bought a brand new house. Of course, their auntie was the realtor, right? All right, guys. So if we don't have any more questions, I don't see any. Remember, if you're here after the fact, you can hashtag replay so we'll know you stopped by. And go ahead and put your questions in the comment area, and I'll get your questions answered for you as soon as I see them, okay? Make sure you guys, for those of you who want the discount on the workshop, I think tomorrow night is the last night for the 25% off. I think it's about $110 with the 25% off. Otherwise, after that, it's full price, $149. I'm going to show y'all some good stuff on how you can get set up and start doing your BPOs, less than 4 hours, okay? I say 1 hour or less, but again, that depends on your experience with in a lot of different areas, okay? But that's going to be the goal. All right, I'll be sure to put the workshop in the post. If you are already a BPO Mastery student, you're probably not going to want to be at the workshop, but send somebody to the workshop. Anybody that's new to real estate. Or if you're a brand new mastery student and you haven't figured out how to set your system up, you might want to be at the workshop, okay? But remember, if you're a mastery student, you have 3 free coaching sessions, one-on-one, okay? Carrie says she's good. Carrie, you had your first coaching session last week, right? Good for you. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you learned something. You're very much a go-getter, Miss Carrie. So there's no doubt in my mind that you got your system set up and running right now. All right, guys. She said, I sure did. I know. I can tell because, listen, she was taking really good notes. And I know she was going to not end that week without getting everything set up. Matter of fact, she almost got it set up while we were on the phone, but I had to go. All right. So, good deal. No more questions I don't see, but if you have any, please remember to put them in the comment area and I'll get back with you guys. You all go out there. Let's crash this thing this week. Let's go out and kill the game. Let's get all the money, okay? All the money. If you're making $500 or more a week, you are in the Comma Club, okay? $250 a week will get you in the Comma Club. All right? So let's go out there and get this money. I will see you all on the next one.